It's game. Time in Philadelphia as the crowds at Wells Fargo Center look to cheer on the 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. For the Brooklyn Nets, they come into tonight's game after losing to the New York Knicks.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
And Larry Markkanen, a 7-footer who can really let it fly. At Arizona, the most three-pointers ever by a 7-footer in a single season.
Here's Mitchell. Horford. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You have got to box out Horford on the glass, given his size.
Curry looking around. Inside. Out to Harris. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful. And Gary Harris, a 6'4" shooting guard out of Michigan State. On paper, you might call him undersized, but with his strength and toughness, he's got it covered.
Now, here's Mitchell. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Excellent job by Horford to shoot that as soon as he caught it. Just outstanding and giving the D no time to react.
And if you're making a list of the best young shooting guards in the league, Greg, I got to think that Gary Harris is on that list.
Absolutely. A two-way player, defends his tail off, and offensively, he can score at all 3 levels.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean, and he's off to the races.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to waste that effort. You want to cash in on these extra possessions. They certainly did that time.
Now, here's Curry. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. And, Chris, you spent time here with the 76ers in your career and led them to a postseason run. How much does the city bond when that happens?
I tell you what, I love my time in Philly. I mean, I was injured late in my career, and watch out. That's what you get with Thomas, the IQ, the smarts. It's such a terrific pass.
Here's Curry with the 3. Drills it from outside. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the paint. Here's Harris. Pass to Collins. Here's Curry with the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Always looking to fire away from outside the arc. Curry is a master at hitting these shots.
Horford high post. Unloads from 13. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Down low. Vanderbilt. To the inside. And stolen by Horford. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Oh, man. How about that vision from Horford? I mean, it's all about hitting the open man. High efficiency offense right there.
Curry with it. 6 points for him. To the paint. Out to Harris. Outside Curry. 4 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harris misses.
Even with the miss, that's a jumper you'll keep taking as long as they keep leaving them open.
Here's Markkanen. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
I love the effort there. It's huge whenever Markkanen uses his body and height to grab offensive boards.
Nets passing it around. Curry outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And now the 76ers on the break. Yep, that one goes. Chris, when you played against a team that you had played on before, did you feel any extra motivation to do well against them?
Always. They always got the business. Whether it was I left Golden State and went to Washington, had to give them a triple-double in 40 there. Whether it was after I left Washington, had to come back and give them a triple-double. And beat them bad and hug the crowd after. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of motivation. You definitely want to make sure you give your ex-team the business and make them regret, at least for the 24 hours until the next game, if they let you go.
I love that thought process. It's fun.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
.130 left to play here in the first. Shot to stop the run. And yes, it's good. Curry's got 8 points.
Gorgeous shooting form. Curry, the quick release. He's getting it done from mid-range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
.105 left to play in the first quarter. Harris outside. Back to Curry. Vanderbilt moves back up, and the layup is up and in.
That's what every team needs. Guys getting after it on the offensive board.
Pass to Mitchell. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. It's Curry with the drive. From down in the low post, it goes. 10 points for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it? And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
That's just a foul out of frustration. I mean, Curry, as always, frustrating the defense, dictating the pace.
The Nets have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Free throw good by Curry. And the Nets making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
.16 seconds left in the first. Here's Thomas. Mitchell outside. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Basket good. Horford's got 10.
Well, everyone knows that Horford relishes any chance he gets down low.
And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 9. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
Left side, Portis. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Thornwell. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Back to Lynn. That one doesn't drop. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Ginobili gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Back to Lynn. 14 feet away. Zeller. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
And here we go. Fast break. Lynn's got it. Count it. Anunoby's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Now, that's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
Pass to Selden. To the paint. Here's O'Quinn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. O'Quinn's got his first points of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Anunoby in the corner. From the high post. Again, the Nets for two.
And really respect the confidence of Lynn. His teammates love how he runs these pick and roll plays.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Robertson. And the dunk by Robertson.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
Think about, Kevin, this talented 76ers team. Coach Brown helped shape and form the core of this roster. I mean, he's come up with the group much as they have grown under him.
Back to Lynn. Pass to Portis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
Like right here, you have to value each possession, especially when you're behind.
And with Brown, he has the trust of the players because they have gone through the same trying time.
And let's not undervalue what stability is meant for this group. Having a coach like Coach Brown, who has been through the ups and downs with the Sixers, it makes players play that much harder for him.
Every year, there seem to be a few rookies, C-Web, who immediately show that they should have been drafted a lot higher. Why is there the difficulty in placing these guys where they should be drafted? Why are evaluations sometimes wrong?
Evaluations, they can be so iffy because of the team skill set. I tell a lot of players when they come into the NBA, don't be frustrated after your first year or second year if you haven't played the way that you want. In order to be a great basketball player, you have to have a great situation, a team that needs you to do certain things at certain times that you can do for them. And so I think why evaluating is so hard is because you're evaluating the player and then evaluating the unknown, how they fit in with these different pieces that have already been established on your team. And that's kind of the wild card. You can know if a guy can shoot, dribble, and pass, but how does it work with the other players on the team? So there's some GMs that have missed out on a lot of great talent, but you can't beat them all up because there's so many moving parts into this evaluation that usually it's easier to get it wrong than right.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Here's O'Quinn. Sinks the 15-footer. O'Quinn's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
The Nets working the ball around now. Harris outside. Back to Plumlee. Harris outside. Pass to Harris. Stolen by Ginobili. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Harris.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
It's rebounded by Ilyasova.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Great positioning on the putback. Thornwell's got 7.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And he gets it to go.
Definitely a shot Ilyasova can hit. He's proven time and time again how dangerous he is from the mid-range.
So as we conclude the first half, so far... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nets trailed by 17.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's some entertainment value in the windmill.
Oh, a rim shaker and a wrist breaker. Drops in the tray.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game.
Mitchell. Rebound, Brooklyn.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
Curry outside.
Their stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to him.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Curry. Back to Harris. To the middle. Outside for Curry. Clock at 6. Now Harris. And Collins now top the key. Outside Curry. And the 3 off target.
+8 in the rebound. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Philadelphia leading by 18. And it's sent back by Horford.
Wow, the rim protection by Horford. I mean, Al Horford standing 6'10", always played bigger.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Gary Harris. And Greg, right out of the gate, Donovan Mitchell seemed like a veteran more than a rookie.
I mean, his professionalism was one of the first things Ricky Rubio noticed about Mitchell. Father played minor league baseball, knows what it takes to succeed in professional sports. And you can just see it in his approach to practice and his commitment to improving his game. Mitchell was already the surprise of that 2017 draft, and I don't think there's any question he's destined to be a star.
And a dunk by Horford.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Curry. Looking to end the run. And the 3 ball is good. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going. He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
No good on the 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. On defense, the Nets. Inside. Curry with the steal.
That's going to be an easy bucket if he doesn't get his hand to that pass. Well defended.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And Tyler Zeller's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And it's Mitchell missing.
That type of defense doesn't always get it done, but it does the job that time.
Curry can't get it to go.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Horford gets the bucket.
And very mobile for a guy who holds down the 5 spot. I mean, Horford just dangerous in transition.
Outside Curry. To the inside. The Nets working the ball around now. Clock at 4. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 22 points.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep.
And it's been a tough past season and a half for Isaiah Thomas. Traded from Boston to Cleveland and then once again traded to the Lakers. Rare to see a guy get traded twice in a season following an MVP caliber performance like he had back in 2017.
Deflects the pass. And here we go with Horford running up the court. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And it takes a certain team for Thomas to fit in with well. Wasn't the case, though, with the Cavs.
Yeah, Thomas is a point guard, not a pass guard. He's a guy that's going to look to score more than anything else. And it didn't quite work with the Cavs, but you put him in an up-tempo offense, that young man can flourish. Still young enough and is with a team more suited, I think, for his skills now. I bet he has a big bounce back here.
And the Nets making a change here. Left side, Lynn. Pass to Reed. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Down low. It's deflected. Stolen by O'Quinn. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Reed. Here's Lynn. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Lynn is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
Here's Ginobili. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Both free throws good from Ginobili. 46 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Down low. Reed. And O'Quinn sends it back. Second chance shot. Here's Selden. Ginobili trying to break loose. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Selden's got his second basket.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Man, this is what happens when you get discouraged. Sometimes it just affects every part of your game.
The Nets have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And Lynn has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
And O'Quinn slams it in.
Good movement there, and the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
Timeout called, the Nets.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
They swipe it. Again, Philadelphia.
And since they come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
And don't forget, very accurate. Taking shots within the flow of the offense. Not something that can be said for their opponent.
Finished off the break. Thornwell's got 11.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's Thornwell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. We know that stars, especially superstars, get some level of benefit from the refs. What do you think of that? Is that good for the game?
I think the refs should always be fair. I think, yes, you're going to get the benefit of the doubt if you're James Harden and you can cross everyone over and you get 10 free throws a game. He earns those most nights. But, yeah, it's going to be some nights in which he gets a call or two here because as an offensive player, you want to be so aggressive that you put the referees in a tough position to make a tough call and to see what that was. Fans want to see the best players play, not sit. So you have to be judicious with how far you go, but just sometimes slip in the tendencies. And I used to get so mad when all I would do is go challenge a shot. The human kickstand would kick his leg out. The ref would say I fouled him. I didn't foul him. And the best actor in the world would get to go to the line, get a 4-pointer. And okay, Caleb, what was the question again? Stars. Oh, superstars getting.
I don't know. Let's stop. Let's stop. And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That'll be his second foul of the game. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Back to Collins. Outside Curry. They get it back. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Good precision on the pass by Curry. I mean, he hits the roller every time.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Stephen Curry. Every once in a while, we hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. C. Webb, when you hear that term, what does it mean to you?
It means it's the truth. When I got to the NBA as a rookie, the thing that amazed me the most was that I was already part of a fraternity. There was no having to be kind of welcomed in. You are welcomed in once you're part of the NBA. Guys want to see you do well. Right. Not against them, not against their team, but guys want to see you do well because they know the work, the effort, the sacrifice that it takes to get to this level. And that's a really refreshing feeling, knowing the guys got your best interest as long as it isn't against them that night.
Great perspective on that topic. No good on the shot. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Back to Harris. From past the arc. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters, though.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
Count that bucket.
He's used to creating for himself. But this time, Curry is a great decoy. I mean, he's the recipient of a good pass. I mean, that's a great team. Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay. Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defenses adjust, though.
Outside Curry. Now back to Nwaba. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There was nobody near.
Not too long ago, C-Web, triple-doubles were widely celebrated. Now you see much more of them all over the league. What's been the change there, do you think?
I think the change has been the style of play and the removal of the big man. Being that there are no longer a slew of 7-footers in there rebounding, guards can come in there and do some amazing things in rebounding. And I'm amazed with Westbrook coming in and rebounding over the 7-footers. You also have better spacing, and so if I'm a one-on-one player, I get past my guy, I can trust it that if I throw it, he's a wide-open shooter now because of the way that we've drawn the defenses in. There may be a few more open looks, and so I still respect it. I still respect the energy, the focus, the fact that you have to be all over the floor to do it. But, you know, besides the fact that there's longer threes taken or besides the fact that there's more small lineups, I still think it's a feat to be respected, even though we're seeing an increase in denial.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Back to Curry. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Out to Harris. Shot clock at 3. Beyond the arc. Al Horford with the rebound.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. I mean, Horford does a great job of keeping this team together. A glue guy, high IQ. Teammates love him. Then he's capable of stepping up big when it matters most.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
Curry can't get it to go. He's feeling it. He doesn't hit that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Jacks up a 3. Markkanen pulls it in.
Yeah, I don't know why he keeps shooting. Anybody tell me nothing is falling for him? He's going to end the game on a bad note if he keeps this up.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they can pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And the Dirk comparisons, they're understandable. Markkanen is a big man who can shoot for days, but you know what? He'll flush it on you, too.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole it's hard to climb out of.
Well, they can only blame themselves. A few missed opportunities, some miscues that they'd like to have back. It all adds up.
Now here's Curry. From the arc. Not going to go that time. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily.